it's Güera here. I thought that since I'm going to a barbecue today at my auntie's house and seeing my cousins and all that, I was going to be putting on some amount of makeup, and I wanted to make a get it ready with me video. In the past, I've only done a couple get ready with me videos, but they've been mostly either like about like the cheekbones or the lips or whatever, so this one is about the eyes. For this, I am actually wearing some false lashes that my auntie won in a contest, which is ironic because she's always telling me how my eyelashes are going to fall out if I wear them, so I don't know how this all happened, but I ended up with some false lashes. They're by the Kiss brand. They're a little bit narrow, like more narrow than most of the fake eyelashes that I've ever used in the past. This look also has my attempt at a cut crease. Not perfect, but definitely falls into the cut crease category. I did a little bit of a hairstyle, so I want to show you guys how I did it, so let's get started.
To begin this look, I'm priming the face with Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer. The next step is to brush out your brows. This was my experiment in using the M326 brush to fill in my brows. I got a lot more pigment than I was expecting, so I had to do a lot of cleanup afterward. I'm using Hard Candy Glamoflauge Heavy Duty Concealer in Ultra Light with my M160 in 1/16 size to clean up these crazy eyebrows. To finish them up, I'm just brushing them out one more time. Before I prime my eyelids, I will prime my lips. I'm priming my lips with Vaseline. I'm priming my eyelids with the same concealer and my Real Technique sponge. To set the concealer on my eyelid, I'm using a dry beauty blender with some translucent pressed powder from Makeup Forever. I'm going in with the first transition shade in my crease with my M441 brush. I'm going in a second time just to intensify the color. I'm using the next deeper shade on the palette with my M326 brush just to outline where I want the boundaries of my cut crease to go, and then I blend it out. I'm going in with more product to define the crease. I got a lot more product than I wanted in places where I didn't want it, so I'm using concealer to cut the crease. If I had to do it again, I'd do it up higher. For the cut crease, I was never really satisfied either with how deep it was, so I kept adding more product, which became more difficult to blend out. I was dissatisfied also with the shape. If I could do it again, I would do a round cut crease. I figured that liquid liner solves everything, right? The eyes for this look have enough going on, so I didn't wing the eyeliner. I'm using Kiss brand false eyelashes and lash glue. Here I'm curling my lashes with the false lashes, and then I try to straighten out the eyeliner, but I kind of make it worse. Now that the top eyelid is done, I am just applying some concealer to the under eye area and setting it the same way I set my eyelids originally. I used the transition color on my lid for my under eye. For mascara, I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. I'm using Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in shade Y205 in sections on my face with my Morphe E6 Brush. To ensure I don't have any streaky bits left from the brush, I'm just going in with the Beauty Blender just to make sure everything looks as airbrushed as possible. I already told you guys how I was never going to be satisfied with the blending, so you'll maybe periodically see me just randomly blending, just anachronistically. This is my poor attempt at trying to clean up the sides of my eyeshadow, but I really didn't make that much of an effort. I'm using my translucent powder and a big fluffy powder brush to set the foundation. I'm using Sephora Contour in Tranquil color number 26 with an M459 brush, stippling a rough contour on. Contour step 2 is same product and a Sephora Small contour brush in the mix. It's important to kind of bring it in the round over the cheekbone, as you can possibly see how I'm doing it. I'm using a Royal and Langnickel brush for third step contour, using contour as blush just to make your cheekbones crazy, and using it also a lot on the forehead, a little bit on the jawline. I'm using Sephora highlighter with a Sephora fan brush to highlight the top of the cheekbones, the tip and the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, and a little bit on the jawline. I'm using the big fluffy brush to soften up the highlight and contour and kind of make them blend together. I'm using ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in color Midi. It is pretty much as dark as my lips are, so no lighter, no darker, but it's definitely more neutral of a color. My lips are a lot more pink, but I like this color a lot just because it's kind of a subtle nude lip. I'm setting with some cheap e.l.f. setting spray. Now the makeup part of the look is done. I am just taking my hair down and parting it so that I can French braid the front of it. I braided all the way through this piece of hair, and if I could go back, I probably would have just kind of secured it about here-ish with a rubber band and then just let the rest kind of blend with my hair. But this is what I decided to do this particular day, so today I'm just feeling different, I guess.
This is the finished look with the cut crease, eye thing going on, some face makeup, and my lipstick with my little hairdo. So I hope you guys like it. Like down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm now on, I've been on Twitter for a long time, so I'm on Twitter. I just recently got my Instagram back on, and just barely I got my Snapchat back on, and all three of those are at Girl with the Legs. So follow me on there. I'm trying to get more into this social media crap. So hope you liked it. Have a good one.